All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. Today I'm going to do a quick review on the Kizer Vanguard Dukes. We'll talk more about where this came from and review it after I say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powdered Toast Man and Log and TV. And let's get started, guys. This is the Kizer Vanguard Dukes. Now, I know this one's been out for a long time. I've been wanting to kind of do my thoughts on this one for a while. I won this actually from Lefty EDC, I think on one of his first On the Edge live streams with DTOM, Kyle. And I've wanted to kind of talk about this because this came as a bit of a surprise to me. Now, I'm going to say some things that may not be super popular. By the way, this is a $70 knife on Blade HQ. It is a, I would call it a budget knife. This particular one's in VG10. I have seen them in 690, but this particular one is in VG10. And, I think it's a pretty cool knife. Now, I don't know a lot about Kizer. I know a lot of you do. I know I recently got the Olight Drever, which is made by Kizer, and I really dig that knife. But I got to say, I had really gotten excited a couple years ago about the Kizer Vanguard series, the budget line, and I went to Smoky Mountain Knife Works intending to buy a beg letter. And I went to the counter and I got the beg letter, and I was shocked that the action on the particular two that they had in the case were not good, guys. They were gritty, I would call them. The way it came out just felt funky. The way it dropped felt really gritty to me. And I was like, well, even though the Begleter is one that has always looked beautiful to me, those kind of always turned me off, after that. And I didn't get a lot of Kizer knives. Well, this one came through. And guys, I didn't expect a whole lot of it. But I really, really dig it. It is, you can hear this neat little click when you flip it out of here. It's almost like the detent. I don't even know how to describe it, but the detent is nice. It is not too tight, but it is just right. And it makes this crazy clicking sound when it detaches, when it comes out of that detent. And good luck failing this one. It's not going to happen. Now, I do know this particular one has... I think it's the bearings from a Vero Axon. Kevin replaced his with, I think, Gillian bearings and put those bearings in here. So obviously it's hopefully a little bit better action. I don't know. I didn't have the original one, but you can see it is a shaker, just comes on down very, very easily. And it is a fidgety, fun knife for me. Now, typical things I do at the start of a review that we talk about this. I think it's G10. Let's look at it real quick. Yeah, it's G10. Of course it is. And it's got this really cool texture to it. Almost like a snakeskin pattern that some other manufacturers would do. The screws are nice. Again, it is rolled off on the edges, so the screws will be exposed a little bit. But again, nice and countersunk. The clip is not a deep carry. You're going to have about that sticking out of your pocket. Doesn't bother me. May you? And if it does, then more power to you. I have been worried about this hooking on something. I haven't had that happen yet, but it doesn't bother me in the hand at all. Nice clearance here. Nice retention in the pocket. You do have, this is not really a finger choil, but you can kind of get back here on the flipper and use it like a flipper choil, as we call it. But nice four-fingered knife, nice and light. It has this hollow ground satin finished blade with the Kizer logo and VG10. And then I think on this side we've got Dukes. And what does it say? Well, I can't read it. Oh, it's the designer, which is Matt Cucciara. And I think that's really cool. You've got inset liners with nice skeletonization on the one side and a really nice liner locked up at about 35 to 40 and really nice. It's off to the show side ever so slightly. But again, Kevin has taken this apart and put bearings on it, so take that for what you will. I'm just kidding. I love you, Kevin. It is a 7.125 inch knife, 3-inch blade. Drop point, as you can see, well, you can't right now because I closed it. Drop point, blade. It is a flipper, obviously. Oh, let's talk about that flipper tab a little bit. It is kind of what they, a lot of people call a pocket pecker. It is very pointy here and long. It is definitely not a low profile one. It does have a little bit of jimping there and works well. It works as a light switch and does a really good job. It does have a little bit of a recurve there. It looks like to me, hold on. I can't get it flat. Let's see. Yeah, it definitely has a slight recurve to it. And it does have a really nice sharpening choil there. It does have a thumb ramp here with no jimping, which I do not need. And really, really nice knife. Again, a $70 knife. It looks like you can get it in Bowler $690 for that price. Again, this one is VG10, which is a good steel for me. Not a high-end steel, but I would probably say it's similar to N690, maybe a little less. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and show this one off because I really actually dig this knife. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you experienced a lot of Kizer knives. What do you think of them? What do you think of the Dukes? And guys, hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And thanks for watching the KnivesFAST channel.